lactic power intervals, right? So lactic power is important in high energy output phases of sport and life. You know, the more power that you create, the better. So think like wrestling, MMA, you know, I go for 20 to 40 seconds in just a burst of crazy high intensity, right? Where I'm wrestling with somebody. You've ever done that where, even as a kid, where you wrestle with somebody for 40 seconds, you're like you can't even fight anymore because both of you are exhausted, right? That's that. So we're combining maximum intensity plus speed. And usually these will be 20 to 40 seconds long, and but we'll take long rest periods. So it's 20 to 40 seconds, 1 to 3 minutes of rest. And we're gonna do 3 reps per series, right? So one cluster, so imagine I'm gonna go like 20 to 30 seconds of this weighted power. I'm gonna go bananas. I'm gonna go all out on it. I'm gonna rest 1 minute, I'm gonna do it again, so you guys see that. But I do 3, and then after that, I would take an 8 to 15 minute period of break. It's a pretty long break. For most people, they're like, oh man, that's not a long, that's a really long break. But this is how we train if we're trying to develop lactic power intervals. Okay, and we do 2 to 4 series. So altogether, we do anywhere from 6 to 12 rounds of that, but massively high intensity, right? I might lose my marbles a little bit right here. So that's lactic power intervals, right? And that's what I'm gonna show you guys right now. All right, so I'm gonna use this prowler. So what I'm gonna do is, let's say I'm gonna go for 30 seconds on this one, for 30 seconds, right? We'll see where my heart rate is at on this too. I'm gonna start in about 13 seconds. But I'm gonna put maximum power and intensity, and that's gonna slide back a little bit, so I got a little more distance here. We're gonna do 2 rounds with a legit 1 minute break, see how much I can drop my heart rate here. Whew. So we still monitor that heart rate and try to get it down, but I'm gonna keep that break at about a minute, minute and a half. Below 135 right now. Under 135. I'm gonna do 1 more round. So I would do 1 more round of this, and then I'd have an 8 to 15 minute, I would say break / active recovery. And repeat that for 2 to 4, right? As you can see, it's been a bit of a doozy doing all this conditioning today. But the reason why I wanted to show you this, guys, is because I really pushed that, right? I really went all out for those 30 seconds. And most of the time, what you'll see is that most people will not put in that much effort, okay? Which then brings us to method number 2,